What's up, bro?
What's happening?
How you holding up?
One day at a time.
One day at a time. Introduce yourself to the people for me, bro.
Okay, my name is John Knight. I've been locked up since '96.
96?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your ID number?
K83 763.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 51.
You 51?
Yeah.
You say where you from?
From the southeast side. The area is Terratown.
Oh, southeast side.
Yeah.
Okay, can you describe your neighborhood growing up?
It was alright because at one point it used to be populated by white people, so it was still pretty clean as far as how it looked and all of that. But over the years, it started falling down.
Right.
You know how that go.
Mhm. And you say how long you been incarcerated?
So May 25th will be 29 years.
29 years, almost 30 years.
Almost, yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's a long time, bro.
Yes, it definitely is.
What was some of the things like you saw outside growing up as a kid?
Well, I guess it was the guys in the neighborhood influenced me to act a certain way, be a certain way. For the most part, it wasn't no bogus type situation. They was on keeping the neighborhood safe, basically.
Uh-huh.
So everything was about keeping the neighborhood safe, not disrespecting elders, disrespecting the sisters, calling them, bitches and all of that. They wasn't about none of that. So
Right.
they was like militant, made sure we went to school,
Right.
at first. Then as the times changed, some of the people changed. Then some of the people that stood on those type of things left, and
Mhm. Did you see any act of violence out there?
oh yeah, that pretty much come with the territory that I stayed in. There's
Right.
always something going on. So
Okay. How was your experience in school as a kid growing up?
the school was good. I mean, for the most part, I didn't get bad grades or nothing. I was a decent student. Um, it was pretty much regular. Besides the game banging in between class and after school.
Right.
And then back then you could fight, and that would be the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Now, you ain't no fighting no more.
Uh-huh. How was the teachers in your school? Was they involved with you?
Well, so I went to South Shore, right?
Okay.
So the school, for the most part, was decent. You
Okay.
had some teachers who cared, and then you had some who just was there. So,
Right.
you know what I mean? So it depends on what your school schedule looked like, basically. Basically, sometimes you caught the wrong teacher, and then when you got a teacher that don't care, you ain't gonna care. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. How far did you go in school? Like.
But I graduated. I graduated from high school,
Okay.
and I should have went to college, but I chose not to. Not because I just didn't want to go, but because one, you know, we didn't have that kind of money. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm
Enough
blessed
resources.
now, right? And I'm blessed now, even though I'm incarcerated, to be able to be in college now. You know what I'm saying? So
Are you in college right now?
yeah, I'm in my junior year.
Okay. That's what's up, bro.
Lewis University.
Right. Yeah, that's what's up. How was the police in your neighborhood growing up?
Well, they was harassing. You know, they'll start pull us over if it's more than two of us walking. You know, the normal. You know, steady on us about curfew. Some of them just nitpicking because they can.
Right.
You know, they wasn't really friends of the neighborhood.
Okay. How was they treating you in your neighborhood? Like, how was they treating you?
But I had a few run-ins with the police for different stuff. So you know, I done got a couple of what they call it disorderly conducts, some mob actions,
Right.
gang loitering, you know, the harassing charges basically.
Right.
I never had no criminal history until I caught this case. This is my first ever case.
Right. And you say, what did they accuse you of, like, when they arrested you?
So this I was accused of murder, and I was taken to 111 police station, and I was tortured into saying that I did something. And right now, I'm the only one left of the four other co-defendants that was locked up with me.
Right. Right. So you saying you innocent, basically.
It in so many words. But at this point now, all I want to do is go home. So
Yeah, I get you.
all I'm trying to do now is get back and you know what I'm saying, prove that I was tortured. If I can prove to them that I was tortured, then they'll let me go with time served as long as I don't sue. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Right. Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
So my rappy just left like a year and a half ago. He got out. They believed, or he proved that he was tortured. Now, common sense would say that if
He got
both
tortured,
of us,
you got tortured.
absolutely, you see what I'm saying? But I got to fight when automatically I should be getting called back just because they proved that he was tortured.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy. How had your incarceration affected your family?
Shoot, I done lost so many family members over almost 30 years, so that's one way. And then my mama's, I'm blessed to still have my old girl. Everybody else is gone. Grandmama's, daddy, uncles. It's so I still got my mama, and she's still talking like, well, I hope you get home before I go.
Right.
So, and every time she say something like that, it tear me up. You know what I mean?
I see. Now that you want to interview, you want to send a little message to her?
But I mean, besides her and my kids and wifey, they all know I love them, and I if I ain't mistaken, I already told my sister to look the podcast up. So I'm trying to get people to become avid listeners. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you already chopped it up with somebody about the podcast already. Well, we chopping it up on, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, that's good, bro. How many kids you got?
I got a son and a daughter and a
Okay.
granddaughter. You know.
Okay. How you and your son relationship been as far as since you've been gone?
But it was strained in the beginning. You know what I mean? Because like I say, he 29.
Uh-huh.
I only got 3 months with him. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
So so he only know me from visits and phone calls. But
Uh-huh.
since he became older, maybe about 15, 16 was when everything got back on track. Before then, he just I ain't got no daddy. That's how he was at first.
Right. Anything you
Now
want to
my
say to him?
daughter,
Anything you
well,
want to say to your kids right now?
but they the same thing. They know I love them. You know, I
Okay.
talk to them on a daily. So
Okay.
I'm glad I got a good rapport with both of them now.
Yeah, that's
So
what's up, man.
yeah, everything is what it is.
Okay. How you and KT relationship is now?
So me and KT actually just met maybe last year, I believe it was. And you know, we was right next door to each other, so you know how that goes.
Yeah.
Coming out, seeing a person every day, we started kicking it and found out, you know, we got some things in common. You
Uh-huh.
know some of the same people. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I grew up, like I said, I live on the east side when I was out there, but I was born and raised on the low end. So
Okay.
he's like,
Okay.
man, I didn't know you was from the low end. I was like, yeah, I moved away in such and such a time, but I know these people, and that's how we got to, you know,
Bonding. I get you.
yeah.
Uh, how do you feel about the criminal justice system?
Oh man, how much time you got? Straight up, this is
Right.
ridiculous, bro. Like they say we supposed to be incarcerated with the intent of being let go after being rehabilitated. But then they
Mhm.
are not doing anything to rehabilitate us. Before I was able to go to school, I had to rehabilitate myself. Order books from the street, read, take correspondence courses through the mail. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because it wasn't nothing in the jails for us to do.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So now that they are making some of this stuff available, I jumped on the opportunity to take advantage of it.
Right. Yeah, that's what's up, bro. What are what are some of the greatest lessons you learned being gone all these years?
Well, one, I should have listened to the older guys and my old man who was locked up telling me that jail wasn't the right way. And if
Uh-huh.
I was doing, if I the stuff that I'm doing gonna lead me right where I ended up at, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They was telling me, and I'm telling them like, how you gonna tell me anything? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When and so at that time, you know, I had that I know what's best for me mentality.
Uh-huh. Can't nobody tell you
Even
nothing.
though, right, exactly. Even though I didn't know nothing, you know what I mean?
Right. So what are some of the things you want to do when you get free?